Hi there and welcome to episode 6 of my Rome 2 Total War Let's Play series. Here we find ourselves surrounded in Apollonia. Last episode we suffered a terrible defeat down in Athene here. We managed to kill a fair few Spartans and Athenians, but yes, it only ended in tragedy when we lost a battle here. And we had a victory over Sparta initially, but then we were eventually chased down and hunted down at the cliff edge here, and killed by the Athenians and the Spartans. But now we find ourselves under siege by the Macedonians in Apollonia. And while we do have a fair-sized army here, they also have a fair-sized army. Well, they have two fair-sized armies actually, and we have a spy, but we don't have too much money at the moment. And at the end of last episode, we did a little bit of we tried to poison the army, but alas, we weren't able to. So we can't actually recruit anyone. We can hire some mercenaries though, and we could probably do with some cavalry, mercenary citizen cavalry, or can't get any Tarentine cavalry at the moment. Yeah, probably best if we hired some cavalry just in case they launch an assault. So we'll end the turn here, although we should probably set some research going first. And then once the research is going, what does this give us? Plus 4% wealth from agriculture, or plus 2% wealth from all commerce buildings, plus 2% tariff income from trade agreements. We're never going to have any bloody trade agreements because everyone else hates us. So we'll go for the agriculture for now, and we'll end the turn there. And hopefully they'll attack us, and we can just sit back and sit in a defensive position and wait for them. We'll see you at the end of the turn. Okay, so a faction has been destroyed, the Bruci, apparently. And we are suffering casualties from a disease. Obviously in Apollonia, someone has plagued our wells, unfortunately. It can only be the Macedonians. Oh wow, we have seriously suffered some losses here. We really need to fight back against these guys. Are we able to poison their provisions? Inflicts minor damage upon all units in the army. It'd probably be better if we assassinated their general. Stop shouting at me. Enemy's been wounded. We may have to charge out on these guys now. So, what do they actually have? Oh, we increased in rank as well. That's cool. So, what can we do? What can we get from this? I want to increase his poison ability. Stop shouting at me. It's getting annoying. Mass poisoning. Poison provisions and poison wells is plus 6% casualties. Counterintelligence, military intelligence, antagonist. Plus 1 authority, persuade and solicit traitor. No, we'll go for the mass poisoning. He seems to be quite good at poisoning. Right, now you guys shouting so damn much has brought me to actually charge out and attack you. So let's go and fight on the battlefield and see what we can do against these guys. It's going to be a tough fight here, especially since they outnumber us all. We'll have to see what we can do. Right, so we've got no weather conditions. I'm happy with that. We are attacking. If we're defending, it's always better to have some rain or something. So let's start our deployment. And their army is over there, and it's looking pretty pitiful at the moment. but that's because their reinforcements aren't there yet. So what I want to do, let's get my velites up in the front lines. Oh, wow, there's a lot more than I thought there were. So let's spread these out to about there. We'll have our levies on a second line, like that. Let's have them a bit more centralized. We'll call those a number 2, we'll call these a number 1. We'll get a large line of Hastati. Are we able to bring them in there like that? And you guys will be my number 3s. And then we'll have our legatas over here. And we'll have our mercenary cavalry over here. We won't group those two. Okay, that's looking pretty good actually. So let's start the battle. Are they going to move towards us? No, they're not. Right, so we want to move in this direction over here. No, no, no! We're completely changing the grouping. Okay, let's do a group control here. A group formation. Melee front line, missile front line.
Formation will be punished. In the name of Rome. Follow me. Cohors parati.
Right. Let's run so that we're all in position fast. Their reinforcements are coming from directly behind them, which is good. They also have a lot of reinforcements coming from the river or from the sea, but they're not going to be here for a while. Right, we need to get into position quickly. Right, here we go. We're now in position, so let's start moving a little bit ahead.
Move out. Follow me.
And slowly gain some ground on these guys. Let's speed this up a little bit so we can actually get into position a little bit faster. Well, they're bringing their forces to create one large line, aren't they? Their reinforcements. I really want to take on these guys before they land their ships and get more reinforcements to flank us from the side. So let's. Where's the center? Over here. So we definitely want to move forward very slowly and eventually take these guys on. They've just got loads of slingers. They've not got spears like we have. Right, so our velites and our levies.
Ready and waiting. Commander. Loose.
Ready and waiting.
Our general is under attack.
Everyone can run at speed now, and let's get all of these guys. Let's move forward.
The men are wavering.
Our men shouldn't be wavering. Let's bring them back anyway. Right, their ship's going to reinforce them from behind, which is not really going to affect us all that much.
The men are wavering.
Stop wavering, men. Let's send these troops in as they can.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
And let's go and take on those guys. Right, we're going to engage with all of our melee now. And with our cavalry, something which they don't have, we'll be able to take out their slingers. Oh, they do have cavalry, right at the back there. Right, okay. Let's bring the cavalry round. Take these slingers from there. and we'll start attacking from the side with our cavalry.
Sons of Mars. Fire!
Right, we'll move our Astarte in now. What we need to do is get our men ready as soon as possible to actually... Oh, we are surrounding them. We're seriously surrounding them. That's good. We're doing well, actually. Right, we need to reform our melee triple line. Like this. We've crushed their first force. And we need to get back into formation to be able to take on all of the crew from their ships. And what we'll do actually is take our cavalry. We haven't left anyone there. Oh, those guys have fled, haven't they? Right. Okay, so let's bring our cavalry down there. Everyone else, get into a group. Create a melee front triple line. And we're getting ready for the second battle. So the first battle went in our favour. They are all, well, most of them running for their lives. We didn't manage to kill the cavalry off. There's still 80 cavalry there, and yeah, 80. So there's still 160 cavalry on the go. How much cavalry did we actually have? We have 32 and 55, so we've got about 80. So we've got half their cavalry at the moment. But what are there? So we've got javelin men there. We've got a huge amount of javelin men. In fact, they are pretty much all javelin men. We just need to charge these guys. They're all ranged. If we can lose spacing.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yeah, I know exactly all about the enemy's hidden units. Right, let's go and get the archers.
You have orders, sir.
They're charging us with their guys, but we're charging them right back. Here we go. They're not going to last long at all. Alright, let's get our cavalry stuck in. Alright, go straight for their cavalry. Actually, no. Let's retreat a little bit first. We need more melee guys.
Turning in our favor.
We need our melees to take on their cavalry first of all. Then we need our cavalry. Yes! Okay, let's end that battle there. The enemy's broken and they have fled. So we've beaten off all three units of the enemy, all three of the enemy armies there, which is really good. So they outnumbered us 2-1. We lost a quarter of our force. They lost half of theirs. That's really good. Although this is how the battle started at Athenae. We've won one battle and then we lost every subsequent battle after that. But we have 257 men captured, so we could enslave them. I think we should drive them to the corners of our. We've made one of them. We've made them both flee, and this. Yes, we've made the fleets flee as well. Our ports are clear again. That's fantastic. Okay. Now we just need to kind of sit in Apollonia and try and get ourselves a bit better. We need to dismantle all of their buildings as well. And
how can I be of assistance?
You are an enemy hero. I don't like you. Who the hell are you? Why are you a hero? Fair enough. I don't like there being an Athenian hero here. Alypius. Or Alypius, however you want to pronounce that. But I suppose he's not doing that much harm as he is. But we have fought off the Macedonians, and that is definitely what counts. We managed to destroy their slingers. And I don't even remember seeing the hoplites all that much. And these guys were we absolutely ravaged their entire force there. That was really good. I'm really impressed with this. Their fleets, oh god, he is nearly...
Your orders?
Could I get to there? I could potentially get to both of these fleets.
Kill the cowards!
Let's take out that, because that is a general. There's not much point in... Let's just auto-resolve this. It's a decisive victory with either 99 or 98% remaining force. So let's just go aggressive and take him out. Yep, sink that fleet. That's good. We've captured 5 enemy, so let's enslave them. An increase in rank, so we'll level you up. And we want to be more zealous. And we will also be able to take this fleet on as well. And let's auto-resolve that straight away, because once again, 98% remaining force. We'll sink all of their ships by a very quick auto-resolve. Fantastic, so we've destroyed the entire Macedonian fleet that were terrorizing us not too long ago. And again, we'll enslave their forces, and we'll start going back towards Brundisium there with that fleet. Fantastic, so we've completely defended Apollonia there. We've fought off the Macedonians. They've gone fleeing into the hills with their tails between the legs, and we've hunted down and destroyed their entire fleet. I don't know whether they have other fleets around. I can't see any. I can see Spartan fleets there. What is this fleet? That is an enormous fleet. Ares' Terror from the Ardea. Wow, I do not want to come across that fleet. I am in range of him. If he comes anywhere near me, I am going to run for the hills. But until then, let's end turn. Oh, I have unassigned tradition. Classes 2 Fulmia. Is this no, that's not you. I really want you to concentrate on getting well. So, is there any way I can set your stance to get well soon? No. You guys, I can set your stance, can't I? No. Are you Legio 3 Primingier? Or is it you guys? Yes. Oh, it is you guys. So what does your stance need to be? Oh, I can level you up. That's nice. Marksman. 4% shots per minute for all support ships. 4% shots per minute for all heavy weapon ships. 4% melee attack skill for all assault ships. Support ships, I think, at the moment. Would be a good one. And in terms of your stance, can I change you to double time now and get you back to base? I can. Get back to base. That's good, actually. So let's end turn. So, an enemy agent has been caught acting against my interests. They were wounded trying to escape, which is good. And this is in Apollonia as well. I believe it was the Spartans. Invasion force lands. Sparta, an enemy army has landed within your territory. Oh dear. An attrition, and we're still suffering from the plague. And Apollonia has been sabotaged in terms of the poison the wells. So, well, we need to find where they've landed. Oh, there they've landed. Right, okay, that's fine.
Commander.
Are we able to force march and get to Brundisium as quickly as we can from Neapolis with our Legio 3 Primigenia? And so they will be able to fight off these Spartans, which is good. Ares Dread. Was Ares Dread the fleet that was down? No, that was a different faction. Okay, so we also have Leonidas from the Spartan army is here,
What do you wish
and
of me?
I'm wondering if we're able to assassinate Leonidas, because we have a 77% chance of being able to assassinate him with poison at the moment,
I shall
and
bring
we've
you
failed
the
quite a few in a
living
row. So yes, we've killed Leonidas.
Besieged.
Fantastic. Our spies slip poison into the enemy's food or drink. Does it matter? Death followed quickly. That's good. We've killed Leonidas. I'm happy with that.
How may I serve?
Hopefully it doesn't look... No, there is still green smoke coming from there. But hopefully we'll start getting better from this plague soon enough. I see the Macedonians also suffering from some sort of disease after attacking us. So they're also in a bad way.
Commander.
So whatever actually diseased Apollonia has affected both of us. Hopefully the disease is going to be gone very soon, and we'll actually be able to sort things out. Let's dismantle the... Oh, I can't demolish the slums because I don't have enough money at the moment. But I think killing Leonidas was a better use of my funds than dismantling those slums. At least if there are slums, there are places for them to live. It's a very weird thing, very weird way to look at it. There is an enemy spy sitting over Ariminum, which isn't to my liking. I can't currently upgrade any of my buildings because I don't have the money. Is there any way I can increase my taxes? How's my happiness in all of these different places? See, everyone's brimming with happiness up here near Roma. We've got minus 65 and minus 65 over here, but everyone seems to be fairly happy up here at 36. We could do with increasing the taxes a little bit. So how can I increase taxes? That is the question. Current edict. Burden gains 4 food, plus 4 public order, plus 10% wealth, reduces slave population decline. I'm not that bothered about the slave population decline. Romanization, minus 10%, auxiliary recruitment cost, plus 2 to Latin culture, or cancel edict. I could do with this commercial stimulation. So we'll commercially stimulate Rome. Can we do this with everywhere? Ah, it's just for a region. Okay, that's fine. So over here, we can't issue an edict because I don't entirely control the province, and that's because we don't actually have Syracuse down here. So Syracuse could be next on my list, actually, and then we may be able to do something about making some more money. We predicted only 500 dinars, or whatever the currency is at the moment, which isn't good. Dinars is Greek, isn't it? So yes, we need Syracuse and Lilybaeum. I think Lilybaeum is down there, yes. So we need to think about invading the Carthaginians and the Syracusians, if that's how you call them. And we also want to attack the Etruscan League up here. Now they, funnily enough, don't actually have much of an army anymore. See, they did have a massive army up here in Eulalia, but at the moment it looks like that army's just not there. We only have 2 armies right now. We have our Brundisium army and we have our Apollonia army. That's not a good place to be in. We could do with another army, but at the moment we've got a lot of fighting going down in Apollonia, so we're going to have to settle for that. So let's end the turn there and see what the next turn brings us. So, Liguria faction has been destroyed. We've had some sabotage in Apollonia. Dishonorable enemy spy has poisoned the wells in your settlement. The garrison and people suffer as a result. An alliance has been forged between Sparta and Athens. This is not good for me. And Cannae, that's good. Because Cannae are the ones that are poisoning our wells. Political intrigue. A new political intrigue has developed. Intrigue is promotion for the House of Julia. The target is Quintus Cornelius Bassus, and the target party is the House of Julia. Consequence promotion secured. So, there's Cannae, and we want to kill him.
My skills are yours.
I want to assassinate him. Oh, I can't assassinate. It's only 57%. Can I manipulate him in any way? I could persuade him to join my cause. That's 77% chance of getting that done. So let's do our best with this one. Enemy agent defects. Yes. So we've actually gained an enemy agent there, and hopefully the poisoning of our wells will stop now. It's cost me a fair amount of money. Once again, I've run out of money straight away at the beginning of the turn, but the acquisition of a new agent, I think, definitely worth it. Funnily enough, over in Brundisium as well, where the Spartans landed here, they immediately, as soon as I moved my army across here, they immediately got back on a boat and sailed across here to Ares' Dread is now there, which is very strange. They don't seem to know what they're doing, which is good for me. What else have they got? They've got the Stone Crows from Delmate, which again don't seem to know what they're doing really.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
If I cannot attack in my current stance, I should change my stance to normal. And then I don't know, I don't want to declare war on someone else actually. I can't quite reach them to go all the way around there and attack them. I have a war maiden over here. That's interesting. And Aridea as well over there. So with these Spartans on my shores, it's a bit too much of a threat for me to take my army here. I want to take this army and kind of move over to take Alalia, or even to move down and start attacking Syracuse, Lilybaeum. In fact, I could move to Cassentia, actually. If I had no stance. Let's pretend we have no stance and move across towards Cassentia. Hopefully they're not going to land again. Could also move these guys around here to try and dissuade the Spartan army from moving anywhere. They have more ships than us, but we are actually a fleet, so we can only hope that the Spartans don't dare attack a fleet. But I think that's all we can do this turn really. We've gained an assassin or a spy.
How can I be of assistance?
Who is 152-262. So not quite as good as my current spy, but getting there. We'll end the turn. In fact, we won't end the turn here. We'll end this episode here because it's been just about half an hour now of gameplay. So next episode, hopefully destroy Ares' Dread. And maybe start moving on Syracuse down here with this army. And if this army heals up quickly enough, we might be able to start moving across to Larissa as well. And taking Larissa would be quite cool, instead of going straight on to take Athene again, which would be another suicide mission. Maybe we can actually take a minor settlement instead. Or we can go north to Epidamnus. But either way, we'll find out next episode. For now, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Until next time. Bye bye now.